we already knew we weren't going to get. We knew we were not going to get the super fight of Canelo versus David Benavidez. But now we also, on top of that, get Jermell Charlo versus Tim Tszyu also gets taken away from us. 2 super fights killed in one shot. Bring in Canelo Alvarez and he ruined the whole thing for us.
Sounds like Paulie Malignaggi is all in his feelings, saying that Canelo's ruining boxing for his hardcore fans. I wanted to see Tszyu against Jermell Charlo. I thought it would have been a good fight. I want to see Canelo against David Benavidez. Benavidez and Canelo still can happen, even though some fans don't believe it. They think Canelo will finish with Charlo and Andrade. I'm still keeping the faith that Canelo will fight Benavidez in his last fight. Now, to go back to Canelo's ruining boxing for those hardcore fans, just because he's fighting Jermell Charlo, it takes 2 to tango. Now, I don't blame Jermell for taking a big payday. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I cannot blame Jermell for taking a payday. But Jermell, if he wanted to, he could have stayed at 154 and took on Tim Tszyu. No one put a gun to Jermell's head and said, you know what, you better fight Canelo or I'm going to blow your head off. And this is coming from a boxing fan that does not want to see Canelo against Jermell Charlo. I told you I didn't like that fight. But if Jermell signs the contract and he wants to do it, how can you blame Canelo for that? These haters like Paulie Malignaggi is just going to blame Canelo for fighting Jermell Charlo. You can't blame Al Heyman. You can't blame Jermell Charlo for signing the contract. Like I said, it takes more than one person to make the fight. When they were in negotiations with Canelo, they could have said easily, Canelo, we need you to fight our fighters that are in your weight class. Benavidez, Andrade, Morrell. They could have made some rules and said that. No, they didn't, because they wanted that Canelo lottery ticket. I mean, Dimitri Bivol turned down the rematch because he didn't like the terms. So I have to disagree with Malignaggi once again. Canelo did not ruin boxing. Canelo did not ruin super fights. Or at least he did not do it by himself. Jermell could have stayed at his own weight class and fought Tim Tszyu, but he didn't. Al Heyman could have rejected the fight. He's the leader of the PBC, right? Everybody thanks Al Heyman, right? He's the man at PBC. He could have rejected the fight, but he didn't. It's not the fight I wanted for Canelo on September 30th. I wanted Benavidez, but it's not my call. And it's not Malignaggi's call either. But you know what? Me and Malignaggi will be watching the fight September 30th. Believe that. Anyway, leave your thoughts and comments below. Jay Beezy, I'm gone.